I think Lasallian is a word that's relatively recent even among Lasallian schools, but I always think that two words sum it up: faith and zeal. Faith meaning the formation of the interior life, and zeal, sharing that with others.
Every day we begin our school day, this has been a constant. Every class period, in every room in this building, there's a recognition of the presence of God. This was a cornerstone of St. Lasalle's philosophy.
We pray before every class, recognizing that we are in our God's presence, and then therefore changes the attitude and the personality of the classroom.
To me personally, it means a community, and that's what it meant to De La Salle too. He had formed a group of brothers, of teachers, and he realized they had to be nurtured. And the way you nurtured them was by having them live together and sharing their experience, what we would call today best practices.
Every student is an individual. The challenge is to help that individual understand who he is and what he's destined to become, and to help him get there.
Focusing on the individual is a stated Lasallian value, and that's one of the first things we discovered when we brought our older son here, is that they really focused on him as an individual, and it's turned him into everything you'd hope that he'd be by the time he graduates.
I think a St. Joe student is very caring and giving of himself. When we do Food Basket, we collect 30,000 food items. We just ran a campaign for CRS, which is Catholic Relief Services. You are immersed into that culture of giving.
We can recognize at some point that we're not doing service just to put something on a resume. Our boys begin to recognize this, maybe not so much from here to start, but from here, from the heart, that something's happening in their spirit.
We are very focused on concern for the poor and see where our needs are met and how we can help them in their struggle.
We have the 3 R's here, which is respect for self, respect for others, and respect for your community. And that if you're going to make a decision and somehow that doesn't fit together with respect, then you know it's a decision you really shouldn't be making.
We want to prepare good men. We want to prepare good husbands, good fathers.
I think the school does a tremendous job of teaching boys to develop into men, and not just even men, but just good human beings.
A gentleman is a choice. You know, I make those choices to do something nice for someone else without expecting something in return.
The motivation that they gave me really helped me see that I'm here to help others, that I always need to keep my faith first and God first, and just remember that there are other people going through worse things. So to always keep my head on tight and always be strong and fight through.